This time, I secure my 4-year talent visa. Only now can Maria apply to join mine, with just a month to go.
Here we go again. Maria's got until March now.
We face a surprise habitation tax, paid by accident. But will we get a refund?
It looks like a prison.
Well, it's not the most attractive building, is it?
Add in a medical test, some old-fashioned log chopping, and my plans for a new yacht club on the river lot take their toll.
I'm feeling a bit deflated at the moment because it's just so hard in another language.
And with a new compulsory language test for newcomers, is France really the dream it seems?
So it's all very exciting. I've just picked up my new carte séjour from the prefecture behind me, and that gives me until September 29 here. So I'm feeling a bit more accepted. It's a much nicer feeling than being on a 1-year tourist visa. There's one complication though. Maria is still on a tourist visa. And all they said is, well, you've just got to apply online. Here we go again. Maria's got until March now.
First, Maria will need a special ID photo with a unique code before she can apply online. Meanwhile, my doctor's sent me off for a whole range of medical tests.
It all looks a bit of a worry. Unlike in the UK where you just, have it done at the doctor, here you get sent to the lab. And what a fine building it is. Anyway, it was very entertaining. You can imagine my French when the lady behind the reception was trying to say I have to pee into a receptacle but only use the last bit of my wee. Oh my God, it was so funny. Anyway, now I just have to wait for the results.
Actually, the results arrive by text and email within 24 hours.
I got my talent visa, and today they said I had to apply for Maria to co-join the talent visa. It's asking Maria to add in me with my number étranger. It just keeps saying, I have to put that number in again because it's wrong. And I know it's right. Everything else on the page is done, but I can't move forward. And if you try and go back on the page, you lose everything. Slightly doing my head in. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
I'd take the label off now if I were you, because you don't look much of a lumberjack.
You're such a tart. There's nothing more rewarding than a sparkly clean boat. And I'm really excited because she's ready to go back in the water. So we're heading into Vilna, to the tax office, because I discovered a little while ago that when we first arrived, we accidentally paid the tax habitation, which is the habitation tax, and you only have to pay that if you've got a second home somewhere, or the house that you're living in isn't your primary residence. And our house is our primary residence, and we don't have another home anywhere else. So we're going to the tax office to see if we can get our money back that we paid in 2023. This should be interesting. Anyway, we'll let you know how we get on.
Wish us luck.
It looks like a prison.
Yeah, it's not the most attractive building, is it?
No. Oh well, let's go for it. Well, I have to say, that was a very pleasant experience, wasn't it? Wasn't she lovely?
I can't believe how quick and easy that was.
No, we started with j'avais un petit problème.
Yeah, we've taken advice from friends to start with that.
But we got our way through it. A little bit of bad pronunciation on my part. But it's going to be transferred back to us within 10 days. And we have a little letter to say so.
And she signed it, and we signed it. Well, you signed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's amazing.
It was amazing. Super fast and really easy. I mean, so much for the bad bureaucracy thing, because actually it was a breeze. So just a reminder, you don't need to pay your taxe de habitation, your habitation tax, if you have a primary residence and it's your only...
She said.
Yes, she said principal residence.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay it if it's your only house. Real typical French food.
Are you really going to sit there in that hat?
What hat? Life is good in the southwest of France. It's been a fun week. All sorts going on. And this morning, it was our French lesson in the village hall, La Salle Paracel. And that just gets funnier and funnier and funnier. How we learn anything amazes me, but actually, we're learning quite a lot. There are people there now really pushing their learning because the rules have changed or are in motion to be changed. That if you have a carte séjour in your second year, you will have to pass an exam for your French. I'm not sure when they bring that in or if they're, it may not come in, but it's certainly in motion to be brought in. So if you're thinking of applying for your carte séjour, you better get on with your French lessons.
Hey, Siri.
Uh-huh.
What's white spirit in French?
In French, white spirit is
White spirit.
It says bidon de
Maria, what's this? And do you know what? Why not? If you're applying for a carte séjour that's going to bring you here for 1 year or 2 years, or, and you intend to stay for longer than 2 years, you should learn the language, or as much of it as you can. It's only fair. So many of you have written in and said that you've never heard of the Yacht region and that now you'd quite like to explore it. Well, all I can say is don't come. It's horrible. It's an awful, awful place. You won't enjoy it at all. Because right now, I'm enjoying the free roads. It's an exciting day today. I've got my jacket on because I'm heading to Fongrave to meet the mayor and also the head of tourism in Villeneuve to talk about our new yacht club. Let's see how this goes. I'll let you know afterwards. So, I've just left the meeting. There were 5 or 6 of us in total, with Gilles, who teaches us French, who was my translator, and our liaison officer. One thing that's very frustrating is that it was obviously mostly held in French. And actually, I did okay understanding most of it, but I'm passionate about this project, and there were times when I just wanted to speak passionately about it, and I can't do that in a different language yet. I've got so far to go to be able to just talk out. I'm feeling a bit deflated at the moment because it's just so hard in another language. It's been a funny old week, hasn't it?
Funny how?
Well, we've just been doing all sorts of random things, like getting my medical checks and going to the tax office and having people round and fixing the boat. I've been busy.
We have been busy. I do the stuff that doesn't get mentioned.
Like what?
Cleaning, washing. Good boy. Training the dog. I cooked a 3-course meal for our friends. Did all the shopping for it, including the wine. You cleaned the boat.
I did, I cleaned the boat.
Day before that.
I cleaned the boat.
Yeah, day before that.
I cleaned the boat.
Yeah. So yes, it has been a funny old bloody week, hasn't it?
So the meeting went well, but I'm just feeling a bit flat.
Right. Because you expected things to happen at your pace.
Yes, we've got another meeting in a month's time. Think of all the stuff I could be doing in this month, but I understood a lot of it, and I spoke in French quite a lot as well, much to my surprise.
Did anybody understand it?
No.
Okay.
No, they did. They did. Especially when Jill explained what I was saying.
That's more like it. What you were trying to say.
The head of tourism told me that only 5 or 6 years ago there were hardly any restaurants here. Hardly any. And now he's got 60 plus.
Wow.
That's a hell of a difference, isn't it, in 5 years? So it's been interesting, hasn't it, with the interviews that we've done? Because all the interviews that we've done so far have been with people that want to stay in the lot and love the lot. And yesterday we had dinner with a lovely couple, Elaine and Andrew, who've got their own channel. And they were, well, let's just say, they're not happy with their lot. They're moving to Spain.
After lots of discussion and many ups and downs, we've decided that France possibly isn't for us. Whether we've chosen the wrong area, a bit too quiet for us, don't know. But we've decided to look seriously at moving to Spain.
So I'm going to do an interview with them in the next week or so as to why they're leaving the lot. Anyway, so yes, these interviews, what's been nice is they've all been so different, haven't they? All very different people, leading very different lives. I'm quite enjoying doing these interviews.
Could see that.
No, but it's kind of an insight into, it's a deeper insight into this area, isn't it?
I think what it shows is that people are happy with their lot.
Yes. Are we happy with our lot?
Oh, yeah. But I think it also shows that different ages seem happy too.
What's amazing, and it's so lovely, we're getting so many comments now of people saying, I have never heard about the lot. We want to come and see the lot. Well, if you want to come and see the lot, come and stay with us. Book a room. Shall I do a little television commercial?
Do a Michael Winner.
No, I'm not doing a Michael Winner.
It's just a commercial.
It's just a commercial.
Calm down, dear.
No, but seriously, if you want to come and see the lot, we have rooms available. at very reasonable prices. And you can find us on villalarive.com or on all good booking sites like booking.com and Airbnb. But if you book direct, you get a much better rate, especially if you're a subscriber.
Well, that was thirsty work, trying to teach Albie new tricks.
It was.
I think it's definitely 1 o'clock.
Yep, home at last. So I guess that's it.
That's your lot.
From the lot.
Until next time,
Goodbye.
goodbye.